How's it going, guys? Right, today we're doing a May the 4th be with you game tonight down at my friend Matt's bar. And tonight's all classic Star Wars video games. So on the big projector here we're running the averagely crappy Star Wars Kinect. Then moving over there, let's go around and see what we've got. Okay, we've got Super Empire Strikes Back on the Super NES. Then we've got Masters of, I can't remember what it's called, Takai or whatever it is, on the PS1. A truly horrible Star Wars fighting game. Pod Racer on the good old Dreamcast. Super Star Wars down on the SNES. Moving down here, we've got on the projector, see if you can see it or not, we've got Rogue Squadron 2. It's pretty cool. It's also linked up to the CRT at the same time. It's pretty badass. Still holding up really well, that game. Good old Star Wars on the NES 101 toaster. And then we have bought out Empire Strikes Back on the 2600 as well. We had Jedi Arena, but we couldn't get the damn thing to work, so we've had to go to Empire. Moving down this end, we've got a bit of Rogue Squadron 3 on the GameCube. And down this end of the bar, we've got a bit of Pod Racer Revenge on the PS2, and then we also have a classic bit of the original Atari Star Wars arcade machine, and we're doing a high score challenge here. So whoever can score the most points on the classic trench run. This is a huge screen, by the way. This is literally like around about sort of like 4 meters square. This is like the biggest Atari wall you've ever seen. So yeah, it's £1 to play, and everyone, whoever gets the highest score basically wins all the dollars all night long. So that's basically been our classic Star Wars evening this evening. That's been pretty cool so far. So we've had a few beats down, and so we've been rolling out some pretty cool Star Wars games. So let's review each of the games that we played tonight at our May the 4th be with you Star Wars evening. So we're going to start off then with Kinect Star Wars. What can I say about this classic collection of games? To be honest, I think it's actually one of the worst titles I've actually ever seen on the Kinect. There's some really good games out for this thing, and there's some really responsive games. This thing is not it. It was meant to come out for about 18 months ago, and it's severely unresponsive. The pod race here, you're pretty much on rails. You can barely turn left and right. The Rancor monster bit's kind of cool. The dance-off thing is just horrible, to be honest. Yeah, I'm a Jedi in a battle. But yeah, so, and 2-player action we tried on this. Yeah, it's just fairly unplayable. So, to be honest, big thumbs down, I'm afraid, for Kinect Star Wars. It's just not very good. Right then, next up then, it is a 1-minute review of Star Wars, or Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back on the Super Nintendo. So, 1 minute, let's go.
Here we go.
If we can get it going in under a minute.
Okay.
As far as I remember it, this game is brutally, brutally hard.
Yep. Here we go. Whoa! What the hell was that?
Weird pig things that weren't in the film.
Yep, you remember that, don't you?
Weird bats.
Oh, let's get a little heart there.
Yeah, get your heart.
What the hell is that shit? Okay, here we go. Whoa, big heart. Oh, big go. Snowball, remember them?
Giant snowballs, again, never ever in Star Wars.
Nope. So that's kind of Star Wars meets Indiana Jones on ice.
There we go, more snowballs,
okay,
little snowballs, big snowballs.
Yep, some birds.
So, overall...
Always a lot of birds. Oh, torn.
Excellent.
Yep. Okay, load, like this red on the screen there.
Okay, the TV's semi-broken. It's okay then. Moving on then.
Echo base, come on now.
Echo base. We'll give this maybe 1.5 minute review.
Whoa, 90 minutes.
Off we go then.
90 seconds rather. Yep, kill the birds.
Tauntaun.
Oh, lost my Tauntaun. Okay, there we go.
Could its
back on there, please.
Could its belly open?
If only. Why have I got a gun all of a sudden?
I've got a blaster.
Where's my lightsaber?
Overall,
well, I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Playable, but hard.
Yes.
Still looks good today.
It looks awesome.
It still looks good.
Yeah, there's no denying.
But it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it's like you're shooting furry pigs.
A lot of pigs.
Yeah, and there's some ice poking out the floor all of a sudden.
Okay.
Where's old Ben?
Alas, old Ben is not in this game. Right, let's move on then.
Moving on. Okay.
Right then. Next up
no.
then, we have Masters of Terrace-Hassi or something like
I'm
that.
going in arcade mode.
One of the most horrible PS1 games.
It would appear that I'm going to be a Gamorrean guard.
Horrible fighting Star Wars games the world has ever seen.
I'm fighting Boba Fett, so realistically,
Gamorrean guard versus
I have
Boba
no
Fett.
chance.
We played this earlier on. 0 special moves achieved. This game is a turd.
That's right, I got an axe. And you got nothing.
It's kind of like Tekken hideously gone wrong without any special moves or anything good.
But that's alright, because we got ring out on this game. Come on now, ring out.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's it.
That's me. I win somehow.
I'm just going to say, that's it.
See, Bob was in the ring, I was out the ring, but I won.
There we go. 1 minute review. I'm going to say one of the worst games here, definitely by far.
Officially, yeah.
Yes.
I do like these Gamorrean guards.
I had to pay £10 for this game, and it's £10 of pure shitness.
You will never get that back.
No, that's money in the drain.
I will give you £10.
Oh, Bob would just kick me.
Right, so let's move on then. That is the hideousness of Masters of Tezuka on the PS1. Right, this is then pod racing on the Dreamcast. Let's see what this baby's got.
What the fuck?
Well, it looks alright.
Sorry, am I allowed to swear on your channel?
You are now, so it's
What
okay.
the bleep is that? Bleeping thing.
Yes. Well, it looks good.
Yeah.
How's it controls?
Oh, it controls nice. It's just like you're not going to lose.
It's a good game. These guys actually suck.
I am bottom.
Not cool. You're
Where the
always
hell
bottom.
am I? Whoa, look. It's not very exciting to watch.
Okay, there's not a lot going on, I'll say that. But it does look pretty. The Dreamcast is holding up.
Just press go, yeah.
Wipe out.
Not really, no.
Really.
I'm just
Totally
flying.
just pressing go.
Wipe out alpha stage. They decided.
Oh, I hit a wall.
Overall, not one of the worst games we've got here. Not the best though.
I'm gonna
It's okay though. It's
I've got
okay.
into the lead by just pressing go. Oh, fuck it.
Well, that's 1 minute of glory. So let's move on then to our next classic Star Wars
next game.
Right then, next up it's Star Wars Insanity with Super Star Wars on the Super Nintendo.
And a good game.
And a beautiful
It's
Wookiee noise when you press stop.
It's a good game. It's not H1.
It's the Dune Sea.
GMC, here we go.
Let's go.
Look out for those scorpions that were in the film.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Let's shoot some. Let's shoot them flying things. What are they? Are they Minox? What are
I
they?
don't know. On the out of when they're in that monster, and there's some flying bats in Empire.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got a crate dragon there.
There we go, kids. It's a crate dragon. All right. If you're wondering what that was in the background,
Look, and there's another one.
there we go. Just zoom in on that. That's a crate
That's a
dragon.
crate dragon, people.
There we go. Thanks for that. We were unaware of that. So we're nearly into a minute.
That's
it's a giant
that's
scorpion.
a really big scorpion.
Oh my goodness, we'll just hang on for the end
Oh,
of that.
they just turned into some little scorpions.
Look at that, 2 little scorpions.
I'm frightened.
Well, I'm going to say that's one of the better games you've definitely
I
played
like
this
this.
season.
I could play this for perhaps 2 minutes.
2 minutes of fun could be achieved on Super Star Wars, so that's one of our top 3 easily.
We like that one.
Weird green things.
We like these aliens.
Right, okay.
What rats, cats?
They're never womp rats.
You don't have a T16 to take them out though.
It's
you know.
back home.
Right, let's move on then to our next classic game. And we are on a little bit of Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube. fresh from about 2001, and this thing is looking sharp. Really clear graphics. It still looks awesome, to be honest, considering it's probably over 10 years old. It kicks ass. Don't shoot the boob gun. Shoot the AT-ATs, goddammit. No boob gun action. So, what you basically have to do on this level is attack all the AT-ATs and ATSTs, and oh, hit the brakes, dude. Ooh, that's going to cost you. I had a go on this earlier on, and it still holds up really well. Looks cool, plays really well. A damn cool game. It's probably the best alternative to the Star Wars arcade game for your home console, I can say. Hit the grappling hook. Oh dear, that's going to cost you. It's that little red button there. Let's try it. Go in, hit the brake on the left-hand trigger to go in close. Let's get a little grappling hook action. Right, grappling hook, red button, red button, red button. Oh, this is some horrible driving. Game over. Well, I'm afraid we couldn't show you any grappling hook action there due to severely bad gin-induced Star Wars games. Right, so let's move on then to our next title, the NES. Boom, here we go then. Right, on the NES 101, the classic Japanese Star Wars action game. Graphically, I'm going to say this is still actually holding up really quite well. One of the actually, for effort-wise, I'm going to say for the 80, I think it came out about 87, it actually looks really quite good still. When you get into your little snow speeder later on, this game is hilarious. So I'm going to say definitely one of our better titles. Look at that sandcrawler there. Oh, come on, oh, we've missed it now. Get in the sandcrawler, and we're inside the sandcrawler. It's kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Star Wars element to it, but a damn cool game nonetheless. It's definitely one of our better titles here today.
I got ambitious.
Right then, our oldest Star Wars game by far.
And probably the best one here.
Empire Strikes Back on the 2600. This thing, it's completely bonkers. Basically, the premise is fly along, find an AT-AT, and then just shoot the hell out of it until it blows up. And once you've done that, then fly along again, find another AT-AT, and blow the hell out of that. And after you've done that, fly along and then find about another 10 AT-ATs and do the same until you die. Very simple, freaking hard game to be honest.
God damn it!
The AT-ATs are brutal in this. So,
doesn't help.
Quite good for a 2600 title. We did have Jedi Arena, but I'm afraid the panels didn't work. We had about 7 sets, and none of them worked today, so we had to have Empire on instead.
Yeah!
That's it, you take it out one AT-AT. Now you have to move along to the next AT-AT. That's pretty much the premise of the game.
Yep, same shit over and over.
Same shit.
But I love
it. It's back. Not a bad game, to be honest. Definitely better than
that fighting game.
Tanaki Warriors or Masters or whatever it is on the PS1.
Yes.
Right then, let's move on then to our next classic Star Wars title.
Choose my race.
Right then, next up then we have Pod Racer's Revenge on the PS2. One of our later titles.
Only just retro.
Only just retro. So how does it play then against the classic Dreamcast version that we saw earlier on?
It's beautiful, it's smooth, it's a lot better.
It's not that much smooth, to be honest.
It plays smooth.
It plays smoother, but it doesn't actually look.
It rumbles when you crash.
Yeah, if the Dreamcast had a rumble pack on it, it'd do exactly the same thing.
It's true.
So overall, I'm actually going to say I'm voting for Dreamcast on the look. I'm going to say Dreamcast.
On the look, fair dues. I'll go with that. But this plays way better.
You can go upside down. Okay, it's a thumbs up from me on upside down loops. That's pretty cool. So. Overall look, I'm going to say Dreamcast.
It kind of plays like F-Zero.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
F-Zero rules. So we're going to say playability-wise then, Pod Race Revenge is better on the PS2, but overall looks, we're going to thumbs up for Sega with the Dreamcast action.
I'll go with that.
So that is a quick 1-minute review of the classic Pod Race Revenge. Not a lot of enemies or actually anything going on in this race though.
I think it must be on easy mode. That's
Go
how
through
I
that
like.
door.
Oh shit, there they go.
That's going to cost you.
I'll get them. There you go, there they are, look. They ain't very fast.
Right, let's move on. Right, next up then we have the classic Atari Star Wars arcade game. Stick it on medium, don't put it on easy. Right, on Insanity Projection. Let's see how this baby holds up. Now I've been having quite a few games on this evening. After medium, hard is hard, it's freaking nuts. But still looks cool. It's vector graphics. Yeah, still plays really well to be honest. It's really hard. It would be better if we had the real arcade machine. Or the cool cockpit one, but that's about £7,000 or £8,000 these days, so that's never going to happen. Right, towers time. Separates the men from the boys.
Yep.
A full shit. Come on, don't get penisy. Oh, play it through. Shields are 3. Just dodge everything. Go for maximum points with the Death Star destruction. Oh, 2 shields left, Gav. Oh,
I'm not going to even make it.
you're gonna make it, dude. Okay, you might not make it. Oh, game over. Right, we're gonna vote on our top 2 and worst 2 Star Wars games we played this evening. Definitely gonna say one of mine and Gav's worst games we played this evening has definitely been Kinect Star Wars.
Very bad. Definitely not the worst game here this evening, though.
Not the worst game, but definitely the most unresponsive piece of shit ever.
Not really controllable at all.
No, it should have come out 18 months ago, and they held it back, and held it back, and held it back, and it should have been amazing, and it really wasn't.
But that's the Lucas way.
Hold it back, and then just make it worse than it could have been. But definitely, our worst game this evening has to go to Masters of Terrasasi, or whatever it is, on the PS1. This is one steaming pile of unresponsive fighting bullcrap.
This game really is bad. I don't think I've played a worse game than this.
Yes, Tekken with all the fun and special moves taken out of it, with hideous Star Wars characters thrown in.
Boba Fett is not even cool in this game.
The only redeeming point is you get to beat Mark Hamill in the face. And that's it.
And there's a character called Hall.
Right, so let's move on then to our favourite 2 Star Wars games of the evening. Right, moving on then to our favourite games of our Star Wars evening. So James here playing Superstar Empire Strikes Back. Classically, he has used his phone to get the password to get straight to the last level. And that's what you've got to love. The internet is full of classic passwords, password games rules. So we're going to say our joint 2nd place favourite is Super Empire Strikes Back on the Super Nintendo. Hard as shit, but a really good looking game.
Definitely.
And also, we're going to say our 2nd place favourite has been Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube. Again, really holds up well. You know, it's about 11 years old, but still looks really cool and very, very playable. But our favourite game of this evening has been moving through. We're going to give it up for Atari's 1981 masterpiece. So we're going to say our favourite Star Wars game of the evening has been definitely the original Star Wars arcade game. Vector graphics, hard as hell, but still really, really playable.
This game is timeless. It is amazing. It plays better than pretty much anything here.
Yes, definitely better than that fighting game.
Definitely.
Right guys, so thanks a lot for watching. May the Force be with you, and I hope you've enjoyed watching some of our classic Star Wars antics this evening. Take it easy and zucchini, and we'll see you soon with some more reviews. Take it easy.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.